Karyo was known as a versatile actor whose career spanned multiple countries and languages.
Damn it!
Damn!
Hey, when you mess up, you mess up. Just admit it. So here I go. What up, it's Quasi, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video because a few days ago we released my first commentary / reaction video on what I feel is one of Jet Li's hidden gems, Kiss of the Dragon. And after I hit that publish button, I got a wonderful nope, video block due to copyright. And believe me, after hours of production and editing, this was beyond an unwelcome sight. Well, back to the editing board, so to speak, right? But a couple of things to note, not only for me, but maybe for some of you all out there who are or are thinking about doing commentary or reaction style content. At this point, creators are reacting to almost every genre out there, from dating,
who I'm dating now, who is a very, very successful, high-level man.
Like movie fight content like myself.
Hat keine großen Angst davor, einen Schlag ins Gesicht zu bekommen, wegen des Größenunterschieds und der unterschiedlichen Reichweite.
Regular fighting content.
Okay, there it is. Look at this.
You name it, politics, whatever.
I think people are struggling with the economy is doing right now.
But one constant to be aware of is the copyright monster. Simply put, if you don't own the actual content that you're reacting to or doing commentary on, you have to be aware that that video could be copyright claimed or worse, copyright stricken. While mine was just a claim, I can tell you from experience, either way, it's a very frustrating thing, especially after you put all this time into putting together the video. Between scripting, filming, and of course, editing your video, yeah, you put in a little bit of time. There's so much involved before you actually hit that final publish button in your YouTube studio.
Am I right or am I right or am I right? Right.
Okay, so after my hiccup, I went ahead and just left the video in the member section. Which, sidebar, if you're not already a member, go ahead and become one, because that's where I have more exclusive content and behind the scenes stuff. And I'm trying to load that up with segments of interviews that I don't get to put in the final ones when I do them. But even before that, I went ahead and disputed the video so that it could be considered to be viewed and even better, considered for monetization under the practice of fair use, which lo and behold, they agreed the video does fall under fair use. So win for me, right? But
Wait! There's more!
while I was waiting for the dispute to go through, I figured let me go ahead and tweak some things from the original video, because I figured I might as well clean up some audio issues that I was having and even add a few more segments of B-roll. But I forgot to delete a partial part of an overlay on the final part of the video that ended up becoming part of the published video that you now see on the channel.
These little men can, break 25 people at once.
And as I'll show you here, his body of work was immense. So please don't only judge him with his performance in this movie. He's got so many others that he was great in. Frustrating, to say the least. And you're probably asking yourself, why go ahead and re-upload it if you already got the clearance? Well, I wanted to see if possibly by re-uploading and tweaking, I could take out things quickly enough so that I could release the video sooner, and then there wouldn't be as many copyright issues in the video, i.e. I just wanted to publish the video faster or see if I could. But nah, same issues on the re-release and blocked in certain territories, blah, blah, blah. But what did I do? I went ahead and disputed this video. Since the first time around it worked, I figured second time would be the same. The company luckily did release the copyright, but this time, of course, even though I had re-edited with added B-roll and some other quick tweaks for pacing, my overlay mistake remained. So I had the choice to either re-upload the video and go through the whole copy claim bullshit again, or just let the video exist as is. And I chose option B. That said, I not only wanted to benefit from this as a learning experience, but I also wanted to take a second to possibly share something that could be beneficial for you all, even if you're just the audience or possibly someone who is looking to do videos yourself in YouTube, ways that you can help your own cause so that you don't make the same mistakes I did. And also, if you've gone through this and had videos of yours copywritten, claimed, or worse, stricken, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to talk to you about that. I figured let's give you guys some information that you could use to help your cause if you go down this road. The process isn't as hard as you think. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop up if you've never done this before, if you're thinking, oh, this is gonna suck and take a lot of my time. It actually really won't. And from what I hear, the majority of times you can go ahead and dispute a video that's been claimed, and you will there's a strong likelihood that you can get the claim removed. I'm going to go ahead and show you. Here's my video, and we'll get this here. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like, you know, after you load up your video. You go to your YouTube studio and you've got all of your information after you've loaded it, and the software goes ahead and it scans the video. If there's any copyright in there, it will let you know. And this little visibility when you've got the channel, the copyright claim, and it says, this is important, the copyright claim on your video doesn't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. There's a big difference between a strike and a claim. A claim is just that the company that the material you're using has the rights to any money or revenue that you gain from it to go to them, versus a strike, and that's worse. You get 3 strikes on your channel, and just like baseball, you are out. All right, so then there's a visibility window, and this is the most important. Monetization under that, as you can see, means the video can't be monetized, obviously, because you have a copyright claim on it. So visibility is where I want to draw your attention, because it says the video can't be seen in some territories. In this case, it's affecting 2% of your audience based on your historical watch time in the past year. So 2% is not very much for me, and it's one of those things where, okay, as long as it's being seen in main territories where I usually have my videos shown, I'm good to go. If you look here, I click underneath there, it'll show you the particular countries, but it does show, hey, I'm being shown the US, United Kingdom, so Europe, Germany, Canada, Netherlands. The video's not blocked in Afghanistan, Virgin Islands, for instance, Cayman Islands. Shout out to the Cayman Islands. Love it there.
You can see the Cayman Islands in there?
That's a shame. France, some countries in Africa, et cetera, et cetera. 2% of the audience, take the hit if I have to. Now, underneath is where it gets interesting as well, because it shows me the copyright portions, Kiss of the Dragon, which is the movie that I did commentary on, of course, and reaction. You go to the details, it breaks up the video. In here, it says portions of where there's copyright material. So just to show you guys really quick.
I agree, though, fans.
There's a part, okay? There's a lot of things around his environment. As you can see, it's me commenting on portions of overlays of where I show the movie parts, because that makes sense. Then he'll see 22. Now, the majority of where I got the copyright claims are where you'll see that there's either music, there was a music portion that I went ahead and took that out myself. It wasn't a big deal. But most of the time, the most of the dispute was about the actual fight portion, where I had to do commentary over the fight, or it didn't make sense. So in here, same thing. I was talking about the fight with Jet Li and Cyril Raffaelli, the twins in Kiss of the Dragon. So this is the majority of where the claim was. So it wasn't like I could just clip all these portions out and the video would make sense. It would totally suck. So that wasn't an option for me. All right, but I will tell you what the next steps were. And down here, it says, what can you do? Since I already disputed this video, I can't dispute this again in the same way under fair use. But just so you know, if I hit take action, it'll give you options, trim out segment, which I could do, like I said, but wouldn't make sense because there's a lot of parts, not just one. Appeal, because now this video's already been disputed, so I can't just dispute it again. There's a portion underneath, erase song, that's for music, replace song. If there's music, you have that option. But I will show you guys what you can do and the next steps to dispute the video under fair use. So let's do this. So you can see another one of my videos here. This is another one where there's monetization affected. But in this case, it says take action. So go ahead and hit the take action part. Now it says, again, trim out segment, which, let's say you don't want to do that, or there's a chunk of your video that will make no sense to take out. Dispute is where you want to go, though. You hit dispute. And by the way, it says dispute a claim if you have the necessary rights to the content or other valid reasons. It takes up to 30 days for final resolution. But within that window of 30 days, in my experience, up to 24 to 72, you'll get you'll usually get an answer either way. And if it comes back, especially within 24 hours, that they let go of the copyright claim, then your video is good to go and you're ready to rock. But anyway, go ahead and hit under dispute, say continue. Now from here, It'll give you all the information, processing time up to 30 days. Like we said before, when can I dispute a claim? Gives you all the parameters. Dispute a claim if you have the necessary rights to the content. The claimant can either approve or reject your dispute in 30 days or let it expire. And if it does expire after 30 days, that's another way that your video can be shown. If they just don't bother to respond, you get to show the video and monetize it, which is another great thing. Your channel won't receive a strike if your request gets rejected. So that's also good to know. Just because you try to do this doesn't mean you get a strike. So really no harm, no foul. But you can only do this a couple times before, because you can only do a dispute on the same video one time. After a dispute, you have to do an appeal. So that's where it gets tricky. I've never appealed and I don't want to even go down that road because, again, this is not any sort of real legal advice. By no means am I an attorney or have any legal sway one way or the other. So please take this as just general information.
Lawyer.
All right, so from here I can continue. And then again, it'll give you reasons why you can't just say it's copyright. I own a copy of the song video. I'm not making money. I gave credit to the copyright owner. Not enough. On the other side, it'll say if it's original content, so it's something of yours. Once in a while, YouTube will flag something that's your content, easy claim. License, I have permission. If you got permission from the owner, there you go. Copyright exceptions such as fair use, and this is what we go for. Public domain, the content claimed in my video is a public domain, no longer protected by copyright. That's a fine line too. Don't want to get into the legalities, but go ahead and hit copyright exceptions such as fair use, because that's the road you want to take. Fair use, and it will give you all the parameters for fair use, but this first sentence is key, and this is something to note. There is no magic formula to determine whether you're protected by an exception to copyright, such as fair use or fair dealing. So by no means is this a magic wand you wave and voila, you get the video.
Voila.
It just means that you've got a shot, because there's fine lines of what's considered fair use and what's not. And you know, if it was just as easy as saying every time I use copyright material and say it's fair use, then anybody and their mom can do it. So once you're ready to rock and put it under fair use, just click the tab there or go ahead and check the box. I believe my video is protected under fair use, and you'll hit continue. And then it will guide you to this part where it says what type of use, what type of reuse, select the type. For me, I did a reaction video. You can either go to reaction here, there's reaction video, or in my case, I did commentary. So I did commentary. And now for me, I already had this stored. Since I already have gone through this process, I have a statement that I made regarding the copyright that in this case, I'll just go ahead and copy paste. This was my initial statement. You guys can go ahead and do a screenshot of this if you need to write your own. I'll leave the statement down in the description so you guys can use it if you ever need to. But basically, and make it your own. This video is my video reaction, breakdown, and commentary analysis of the movie Kiss of the Dragon, as well as a tribute to the late actor Tcheky Karyo, which it is, which is the part that the B-roll went over that I'm disappointed. But anyway, we'll get to that. I intend no copyright infringement, and this is in no way a replacement for watching the movie. All the videos, images, and graphics used in the video belong to their respective owners, and I or this channel does not claim any right over them. I got a copyright disclaimer portion under Section 107, which is the legal copyright jargon. The Act of 1976. All right, so you do all that, and then you go ahead and hit the boxes. My video does not infringe the copyright claim. I understand that the claimant will be able to review my video. I understand that filing fraudulent disputes may result in termination of my YouTube account. So do not do this if this truly isn't a copyright claim that you can dispute, where you just say uploaded something that's completely copyrighted, like a whole movie, and put it up. You could get your channel taken down. So warning, beware, beware. All right, go ahead and submit that. You have to type in your name after that and you hit submit. Wanted to show you all that because that is the actual process. And if you need to do that, hopefully that is some help for you all. Yeah, but that was the process. So I went ahead, got that done. And within a day and a half, I believe, the video was released, this time though with another copyright claim for another portion. So I went ahead, the video's up online now and you can see that. So that being said, here we are. I did want to go ahead and place that intended edit of my Tcheky Karyo portion of the video here, so I could not only show you guys the correct version, but also pay proper tribute to this legendary actor. All right, well, as it turns out, during the process of finishing this video, unfortunately, we found out about the passing of Tcheky Karyo, who, as mentioned before, was the lead villain in this movie. He played Richard.
These little men can, you know, break 25 people at once.
And as I'll show you here, his body of work was immense. So please don't only judge him with his performance in this movie. He's got so many others that he was great in.
Karyo was known as a versatile actor whose career spanned multiple countries and languages. Born in Istanbul and raised in France, he was of Spanish Sephardic Jewish descent. His film career spanned major Hollywood productions to European films steeped in artistic significance.
And well done, sir. Rest in peace. Condolences and prayers to the friends and family of this late great actor. So there you have it. Mistakes do happen, but my super advice for you YouTube creators near and far, and especially those just starting out, if you ever need to re-edit a video, go ahead and properly review it before you hit publish. And don't do these late at night, because that's when those things happen. And 9 times out of 10, I'm up super late and I'm super tired and I'm done and I just want to put it out there. But that's a mistake. Well, there you go. A little behind the scenes action this time around. Let me know if this was valuable to you guys in any way in the comments down below. And please do share with others that you think would benefit from content like this. And while you're here, go ahead and check out my full reaction commentary video of Kiss of the Dragon right here.
Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Look, are you kidding me?